Let's get the guys in. And both you guys are so big. Who do I have first?
Michael Branch.
Mr. Branch, good to see you. How is it playing with those guys like Caleb Keene? I think it's Caleb Keene and Mr. Mace, Tim Mace.
They're a good group of guys. They always working hard, striving to be the best they can be. And we got a great coach, Coach Fritz, always making us work hard to be the best we can be.
You walked out with the captains last Friday night, right? I think I remember seeing you walk out there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What was it like finally being home after all that time on the road, man? You finally got a home. It's like homecoming. It was homecoming. It's almost like the first game in August, coming back to school after being out all summer. You guys finally back home.
Yeah. It felt good. We've been waiting to play on it all year. We only got 2 home games this year, but we had to make do. We're still going to do our thing, play good football,
And keep working on the wins?
Yeah.
How much fun is it to be playing football?
It's a lot of fun. I'm truly blessed to be able to play this sport. I'm truly blessed.
And what's the most fun thing about football for you, probably?
Hitting.
Yeah, love to hit.
Hitting.
When I was younger, I used to always kind of explain it to myself. Nobody ever asked me what I thought, but I explained it to myself. I think all about football is you go to school all day long, you have to behave in the classroom, you're supposed to. You do, and you keep your mouth shut, and you go about your business because you're supposed to represent your team. But then you get to football practice, it's wide open, and you go crazy, and all that energy comes out.
Yeah, all of it come out. You're sitting up in the classroom all day, learning. Got to make good grades in order to play anyways, and then just get to football practice and you can just let go, let everything just out.
If it's your teammates, it's the opposing team, it doesn't matter, just let it go.
Just let it out.
And it's legal. It's within the law of the land. You hit people and go crazy and just love every minute of it.
Yeah.
Was it fun to get that win against Southern Alabama? Sergio, is it Sergio Hernandez?
Sergio.
We got to get Sergio turned around. He missed those extra points. 24 on the board, 4 touchdowns. And was it fun to get that homecoming win?
No, it was real fun. Put up a goose egg, defense put a pitcher shutout. All in all, we're a good football team this year.
Take us to your position. You're on the defensive line, offensive line, both, or just one or the other?
I'm on both.
Both sides. So you're playing full-time both sides.
Yeah.
What do you do to get in good shape? This late in the year, by now the condition's not a problem, is it?
Nah, it's not a problem. We have summer workouts, and then we condition real hard at the end of each practice. No days off, pretty much.
And you've been doing this a while now, too, right? Because you were with those guys. I remember last year, the year before, might have been last year, was going to be one of Southeast peak season because you had that big offensive lineman on the, I think, right or left side. He was like 6'7", 350 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was Williams or that was Williams, the other guy, but I know you did have one of the guys was Williams, too. But you had some big offensive linemen.
Yeah, no, that was a good team, too. That was the team when I was a freshman, sophomore team. And you're talking about Big Kevin Brown?
Mm-hmm. Big Kevin Brown, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he was a real good football player.
It's fun growing up around those guys, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It
taught me a lot.
It makes you have respect for that offensive line position.
Yeah.
And you guys could move that ball behind those guys, too.
Yeah.
That ball would move. Do you like it now? Because it looks like, last week was almost, they had to call out the, maybe USA Today. I would call USA. I got a story for you, big story. Southeast Guilford those 2 touchdown passes in the same game.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild for Southeast.
Yeah.
Don't often see that. Both made sense on the first touchdown and the last touchdown of all things.
Yeah. It was because we're used to running. We're a running team, and sometimes we throw a little pass in there and get the defense on their heels.
And if you get through it, just kind of, like I say, gets the other team confused a little bit.
Yeah.
And the first touchdown pass by Josiah Bonner, and the last pass by Mr. Staley, right?
Yes, sir.
Good job all the way around. And you got 2 quarterbacks this year. Mainly, you've got Mr. Best. He's kind of taking the show and pulling the reins and backing him up. You've got the young freshman, Ryan Douglas. What's it like with that freshman? Is he nervous? Is he pretty steady now?
Nah, he knows what he's doing. He's hanging in there. He got a while to get better, but he's going to, by his senior year, he's going to be something real good to mess with.
The Southeast Guilford program is going to be good for years to come, right?
Yeah.
Because you guys did not miss many beats last week when Stephen Bone went down and Miles Fairley came in. Things were still steady.
Got a good depth chart. Coach Fritz knows how to move people around, put people in positions. He does the best he can to prepare us for the game.
He gets you guys mentally ready, and I may be wrong, but I bet Coach Fritz, I bet his area of the game he loves to be around is probably those linemen.
Yeah,
he looks like a lineman all the way.
Loves the lineman.
Do you guys get off to the side, rest away from the team, kind of get your spot on the football practice field, down there by yourself, get down in those pits and those...
it's called lineman land. Lineman land.
Lineman land, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of work being done down there, I bet.
Yeah, a lot of work.
It's almost like when they talked about the old Washington Redskins, the old Hogs, and those guys, where you guys kind of got your spot, lineman land, get down and work together. What's probably been the biggest moment of your football season this year? Is one moment that stands out from this year, kind of caught your attention? Remember? Big play, big moment, big event?
Big moments when we knew we had to stop Smith in fourth quarter, 2 minutes ago. We knew we had to stop him. Defense came up big, incompleted pass, win the game, get to let the clock run out.
28-25.
Yeah.
It was a little closer than you guys thought it might be. It was a pretty tough game with Smith that night.
Yeah, real tough, real tough. They're a good football team, though.
You guys have lost 2 games. Northwest Guilford game 16-9. The Page game probably 49-7.
Yeah.
The Page game was 7-7. I think in the first quarter. Then Page just kind of exploded there. But Page is a very good team. Who was the best team you faced this year? Would it be Page?
By far, Page, yeah.
Yeah, by far, no doubt about that one there. Well, that defensive line, who are your defensive line mates, the guys up there with you, so we can get a shout out to those guys? Because you're the senior, right?
Yes, sir.
You're the leader. And who are the guys up there with you?
Brian Britt, Emmanuel Madden, Tim Mace, Corey Marsh, and Michael Johnson. They're juniors. And then we have Trey Love, who's a sophomore. He's going to be real good.
Up and coming in there, yeah. Did he play any on the offensive side last week? And he was going to play some at the fullback spot, running back spot.
He played some fullback.
Yeah, it's a little bit of blocking back there, right?
Yeah.
Trey Love, from what I hear, is like the up-and-coming man of the future down there.
Yeah.
Good gun player. Sophomore, you say?
Sophomore.
And what is he, number 30?
Number 9.
Number 9. I got my numbers mixed up. I know number 4, I know number 50. If I keep those two in order, I'll be in good shape there. How did the improvement go for you from last summer? What did you do in the off-season to get better for this year? Some of the work you did, because you had to be dedicated to that off-season workout program. Because you're a senior, you want this to be your best year of your career.
Yeah, I worked real hard, weight room, nonstop, conditioning, because I knew I was going to have to play both ways this year. Just got up with Coach, and he ran me, and now.
So the strength part probably comes natural. The size and strength, but the running part was big to get you ready.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Fritz works as hard in the weight room, running and strength-wise. I mean,
what was the hardest thing you did work-wise that off-season? What's some of the hardest things you did?
Honestly, everything's hard because Coach Fritz puts us through a lot, so that Fridays are easy for us. So he really does a good job preparing us.
Preparation's a key then, having those guys ready to play. In what ways do you think the team might be better this year than you were last year? Because last year was a very good team. In what way? I mean, 7-2, I think, right now, and having the fact you guys spent all these games on the road, that's not too shabby, 7-2. Some teams will love to get hold of that 7-2.
Yeah. The difference about this team is that we're closer. This is the team that we grew up playing ball 7, 8 years old. Like, that's all we know is to play with each other. And I think that really is what made this team what it really is.
A lot of those guys playing down in the Pleasant Garden or the Southeast Sharks, things like that?
Yeah, Southeast Sharks, yep.
Yeah, those are good days probably.
Yes, sir.
Ever run into Mr. Hackett down there? Dino Hackett? He helped coach you guys some?
I think he coached us my freshman year. He was there on and off. Yeah, he was there.
He's helped over the years. When people think of Southeast Guilford football, what should they think of?
Run attack.
Run attack.
Be prepared for the run. We're gonna put it down your throats.
What's it gonna be like against Grimsley tomorrow night? Another plan of attack is to run that football, be successful running the ball. What's it like for Grimsley to get ready for those guys? Because you run these sleepers. Smith was kind of a sleeper too, kind of surprised you a little bit. What about getting ready for Grimsley?
Well, honestly, we just do the same thing. We just prepare for the team and just be prepared for anything to happen.
Anything you do on game day for good luck? Any good luck measures? Maybe nothing special. What's that game day routine like? Get up that morning, have breakfast, go to school during classes, and then
focus in class, and just get my head right after class. No talking, no playing around. Let's get serious.
Where do you find you on Friday nights after the game is over? You say you guys got the win. You're trying to wind down. Where do they find you then?
Probably get something to eat and going home.
Where do you go to get the food at?
Cookout.
Hit to the cookout on Randleman Road, right?
Randleman Road.
I bet that place is packed on Friday nights. You guys, I mean, this is probably prying into your personal life too much. But you guys ever kind of get the food and kind of hang around outside?
Talk about the game.
Yeah, hang out outside the cookout and eat.
Yeah.
Don't need any tables, don't need any chairs. Just kind of stand around and eat and talk, right?
Yeah, just eat and talk.
It's probably a fun time. A lot of good memories there up down the road coming up. If you weren't playing football right now, this senior year, what would you be doing?
Focusing on my grades.
Yep, the classroom's going good for you then.
Yeah.
Kind of give me some of those tough classes you got this year, because they've probably taking a tough schedule getting ready for college.
I mean, I'm a good student. I mean, nothing really hard, but I'm taking English and math right now, but I got A's and B's in those classes, so that's good.
Have the grades come out yet? For the first 9 weeks?
The grading period just ended.
Just finished up. Yeah. That's why they had the teacher work day back on Monday.
Yeah.
They're putting all these scheduling things together.
Yeah.
Other sports you play besides football? Do you play anything else?
No, I wrestle.
Also wrestling?
Yeah.
Wow. You had a couple of good wrestlers there last year with your team.
Made it to the state championship last year.
You did?
No, we did.
We did.
The
You
team.
did. Team did. Yeah, dual team.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you had maybe one or two individuals did pretty well in the state competition too.
Yeah.
Now, what weight? I mean, I'm gonna kind of guess a half and half was a probably two weight class you might be in. The heavyweight or the super heavyweight? Which one are you in?
I'm in the heavyweight.
In the heavyweight.
Heavyweight.
What does that heavyweight class go up to now? About 240 or 230?
No, it's actually 285.
So 285 and up is the super heavyweight.
It's just like 285. That's it. It stops right there. You can't be over 285.
So your heavyweight class, and there's not a super heavyweight there.
There's a 220, then it's a heavyweight.
I got you.
Yeah.
Do they call the 220 heavyweight or just call it 220?
It's 220.
That's amazing. That's kind of changed a lot from back in the old days. Back in the old days, it's like you had I was sort of about where I was at, about the 165, then you went to like a 185 or 190, 195,
Yeah.
then a heavyweight. Heavyweight was anything past 195. Now heavyweight's anything past 220.
Anything past 220.
Gotcha. What's the next? I mean, I'm asking too many questions, but you can probably ask these quick. What's the next class below 220 these days?
195.
195. I got you. But you're in the 220 up class.
Yeah, 220 and up class.
And there's not like a class past 285.
No.
I'm digging into what's going on in the changes. Do you have to be under 285 to wrestle?
Yes, you have to be under 285.
So you can't wrestle if you're past 285?
Nah, you can't.
There's no super heavyweight class?
No.
If I weigh 300 pounds, I can't wrestle?
Nope.
Wow. I'm getting an education. I like this. This is the thing to learn. It'll help me too when I start, because it's almost time for, I mean, gosh, it's crazy the season changes. Wrestling would start, if I'm not mistaken, remember back in the younger days, you hope you're still playing football, so you have to go to wrestle practice the first day. You don't go there the first day at all.
Yeah.
You want to miss the first month if you can, because it's going to be so tough. But wrestling should start maybe next week, November 1st.
Yeah.
And probably be November 2nd, so that'll be Monday.
Yeah.
Wow,
Start
it's
next
amazing.
week. Yeah.
So no weight class past 285. If I weigh 350, I can't wrestle.
I mean, you could. You just have to lose that weight.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm learning a whole lot tonight. Thank you so much for that information. That'll keep me aware, too, when I'm doing my wrestling studies, getting ready to go here. To win the conference, I mean, it's still a possibility. Things could happen. Look at it like this. I mean, I'm a scenario kind of guy. The glass is half full. If for some things happen tomorrow night, say that let's say Dudley beats Page. Dudley beats Page. Dudley still beat. And you guys beat Dudley next week. Could have a three-way tie for first place. What does it take to win that conference? And that's always the goal. 2 weeks to play. That's still the goal.
What it takes, we have to keep grinding. We have to keep pushing, keep working hard. It's possible, like you said. And we just gotta keep grinding.
Yeah, that was the goal coming in. That's got to still be the goal even today.
Yeah.
Michael Branch with us, Football and Focus, Shane's Rib Shack for a Thursday. Got a good meal for the guys later. Got some Woods of Terra passes for some of the customers coming in tonight to win some of those. They're going to get those Woods of Terra passes. Got some good food at Shane's. Check out the Brunswick Stew. And some other questions from Michael Branch here this evening. Baseball World Series. Keeping up with that at all?
No.
Hadn't got a favorite there? Royals or Mets? Not a favorite in that at all?
Nah, I don't watch baseball.
Let me throw a baseball name past you from the past. I'm going back a few years to see if this name rings any bell. Josh Tobias. Ever heard of Josh?
Yeah, he went to Southeast.
There you go. Still got Josh. He's been here with us before, so Josh, you have been remembered, not forgotten. What about the Charlotte Hornets? Did they win or lose last night? First game last night, Hornets. So you aware of anything about that?
Nah, I don't watch none of
Got
that.
beat last night. I think it was 104-94. They were down by a bundle to Miami. They came back and cut it to 10 late. They didn't cut it to 5 and finally lost by 10. Carolina Panthers, back to football, our area for the night. They're 6-0. Are they going to be 7-0 after that Monday night game against the Colts? Panthers?
Honestly, I'm a Panthers fan, so I'm going to say yes.
Absolutely. Need to stick by the home team, no doubt about that. I mean, it's fun to watch. When you got a team like that, the home team's winning. It makes it a whole much more fun than watching them on TV. I mean, you find any way you can, radio-wise, TV-wise, you got to follow that team now.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite player on there? It could be, maybe most people always say Cam Newton. They probably say him first, but maybe since you're a lineman, you might say somebody else.
I would say my favorite player would be Mike Tolbert.
Mike, I like him too.
Yeah.
Big guy to Coastal Carolina University, and he's
came
like,
from a small school.
yeah, and he's
Shows
he's
what
like,
hard work can do.
He's like a lineman almost. He's so big in that backfield. Plus, I think he does the horse deal too. I don't think he rides horse. I think Josh Norman tried to ride a horse. They penalized him for that. But I think maybe Tolbert might whip the horses like that. Big horse fan, but number 35, right?
Yes, number 35.
Fun guy to watch. I mean, those are my big guys like that play hard. I mean, you want that guy on your team.
Yeah.
Good man to have on board. You think the Tar Heels, the Blue Devils, Rebels, or the Wolfpack. Among those three, who do you think is the top team in the state this year? I think Wake Forest has kind of fell out of the mix, but among those three there.
Out of those three, I would have to say Carolina Tar Heels.
And they're playing tonight against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, big game night for the Eagles. Big game. So you feel like they're probably the best among the three?
In the state, yeah.
Yeah, those will be some good battles. I mean, we're almost moving on down to football season for the year, but I mean, there's still games. Still got the Duke Carolina game, still got the Carolina State game. Those are big games coming up. You favor Carolina both of those then?
Yeah, I favor Carolina in those games.
Any chance you might go to Carolina one day?
It's possible.
Always a possibility.
Possibility.
You got any favorite schools on your Michael Branch list where you might want to go?
Elon right now. It's probably my favorite. Elon.
Gerald Liggs. I think it's Gerald? Greg.
Greg
G, right. Greg Liggs Jr. Elon. Yes, sir. Greg Liggs is there. Greg Liggs is a good player to watch, too.
Great player.
Sharp young man, Greg Liggs.
Yeah.
I remember a couple of times. Remember one game he took a kickoff and a punt return back. It's like that the same game.
The real dynamic player to watch.
That's a good point. Very dynamic. Always kind of changing the way the game is played. A couple of final questions, Michael Branch. Put you in the time machine. Go 20 years down the road. Where do we find you think?
Honestly, working, having a job, providing for my family. He's been a hard-working man.
Taking care of business.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Couple of here we go. Halloween question. I got the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. I got the Jolly Ranchers. I got the Twix. I got the Baby Ruth. I got the Snickers. Among those, which one cannot be taken away? Which one we got to keep? Among those five, like a Twix, Reese's, Jolly Ranchers, Baby Ruth, or the Snickers. Which one has to stay? You can't take that away out of your bag. Got to leave it in there.
You gotta keep the Twix.
Got to keep the Twix.
Gotta keep the Twix.
Got that nice bar, man.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Had a little miniature Twix today, in fact, unfortunately. As we close out, Michael Branch with us, tell us about your coach and what ways he's helped you get better.
Coach Fritz is a great person. Always can go to him for anything you need. He's always there. He loves the team. He's a great coach. For me personally, he's pushed me. He's made me go to camps in the summer. He's made me stay after practice and run extra sprints. He just pushed me to my limit, and now I'm just trying to return the favor and play good for him on the field on Friday.
The good thing you said, he's pushed you beyond the limit. He's made you get to a certain. You always hit that certain point. You always wonder, and later on you wonder down the road. You say, could I have done more? He pushes you. He pushes you beyond that limit.
Beyond that limit.
Yeah. If you could turn back the time, is there any event or anything you'd do over again? Going back to your high school football career, go back and do it over. Maybe change the outcome, or maybe just do it again because you love doing it. Anything you go back and do over?
My sophomore year, the run we had to the playoffs, we made it real far. And then we had 13 wins in the season.
Beat Mount Tabor over there.
Mount Tabor, Morrisville, and then we lost to Charlotte Catholic with Elijah Hood.
My gosh, what great games. If I could go back, I almost want to jump in those games too.
Yeah.
Because you beat Mount Tabor in that wild game that's going to last forever. And then they went kind of crazy with the fans at the end. And you went over to Mooresville. They hadn't lost a game all year long. You beat the unbeaten Mooresville. All those games.
It was
on the
number
road,
one
too.
seed.
Yeah, beat the number one seed, and you went down to Charlotte Catholic and played against Hood. If you would have beaten Catholic, I think you guys would have been playing Dudley next week.
Dudley again, yeah.
Because Catholic came here, played Dudley. It was fourth down. It was, what was it? Fourth down and 2 from the 7 for Catholic. Dudley 7-yard line. 4th and 2 from the 7. They got a yard and a half. They came up a half yard short. They would have got that first, and they may have beaten Dudley. Doesn't win the title. You're crazy stuff.
Yeah.
The best thing about it is we got things to talk about.
Yeah.
A lot of good memories.
Yes, sir.
Michael, super job.